to my party, we're just getting started. A life is a dream or a nightmare scarring. Hand me a drink cause I think I'm going all in. Get me a shrink who can catch me when I'm falling. Cover up my scars, flip the handlebars, crashing in my car, wake up in a bar. I'll be a superstar, just on my avatar. This world is so bizarre, empty out the reservoir. Yeah, I'm taking 6 shots, yeah, straight to the face. And I wanna get lost, I'm sick of this place. Don't know how to stop when I'm feeling this way, so...
Welcome back, it's me, Lou. I'm here for another action figure review, and today we are going to hop into the time machine and travel back 10 years to the year 2013 as we look at this. Mattel Movie Masters Jor-El from the live-action Superman Man of Steel film. Alright, so this figure captures the likeness of actor Russell Crowe as he portrays Superman's Kryptonian father, Jor-El. Alright, so this is probably one of my favorite Mattel action figures ever, period. When this figure came out, I was just blown away by the detail, and it's amazing. I think it still holds up really well today, despite the antiquated articulation scheme. It's a wonderful looking piece. If you remember that like opening sequence with Jor-El on Krypton, that kind of like really stole the show. I remember some people were so hyped on the whole Jor-El sequence that they kind of felt that they should have given Russell Crowe his own movie. The figure here, it's incredibly detailed. The likeness to Russell Crowe is really well done also. Keep in mind, this is Russell Crowe from 10 years ago, so he looks a little bit younger than he does today. The armor design is really interesting. It almost kind of like echoes like the design that H.R. Geiger did for the original Alien film for the Xenomorph or the Space Jockey. You know, with the kind of like weird, almost like bone-like armor. And it's really cool. It's kind of like this dirty like bronze over this like blue Kryptonian bodysuit. And the bodysuit has a really nice texture to it also. So this is a really fabulous piece. The Movie Masters line for the Man of Steel film was just awesome. You got some great figures out of it. For example, here is the General Zod figure. General Zod as portrayed by actor Michael Shannon. You know, he removed the helmet, and here he is in his Kryptonian military body armor, and it looks fantastic. You know, the aesthetic for the movie was just really, really cool. And these action figures, man, they were just unbelievable. In terms of the articulation, his head rotates, arms move, but it's kind of restricted because there's all these like armor pieces and attachments that kind of hinder the movement. There's a bicep cut, bicep swivel, single pinned elbow, articulated wrists. There is no ab crunch, but there is a waist swivel, legs kick up, and then they have that antiquated T-bar joint at the hip, so they kick out. This guy has a cut above the knee right here, so he has a swivel, single pinned knee, single pinned ankle. So overall, fantastic figure. This is one that I kind of really hope that McFarlane and their DC Multiverse line tackle. My biggest concern if McFarlane does some of these older characters from the older films is that I'm really concerned about the actor likeness. Like some of the movies they've done, like for example Black Adam, their figure of Black Adam, the likeness to Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson, it was really spot on. Other figures like the John Cena Peacemaker by McFarlane, the likeness was just terrible. So it's always kind of hit or miss. So I'm really hoping that if they end up doing, you know, some of these older films, that the likeness is pretty spot on. I do think we'll probably eventually get a General Zod figure from McFarlane, since Zod's going to be the new Flash film. And I can only hope that their likeness to actor Michael Shannon is as spot on as this one is. Alright, so is this something you need in your collection? I think it depends. You know, if you were too young when this film came out, and if you don't really have any emotional attachment to the film or this version of Jor-El, you know, it might be an easy pass. If this was something that you passed on years ago when it first came out, but it kind of piques your interest, I think it's worth picking up. I believe these figures don't go for too much on the secondary market. At least right now, you know, it's possible that interest might, you know, come back because of the appearance of General Zod in the Flash trailer. But for the most part, I love this figure. It was amazing back then, and I still think it's amazing now. You know, it's like one of my favorite pieces in the Mattel collection. Alright, so with that being said, let's wrap this one up. Once again, my name is Lou. If you're new to my channel, welcome. If you are a returning viewer or subscriber, thank you so much for your continued support. I greatly appreciate it. So until the next video, be safe, take care of yourself, buy lots of toys, and most importantly, be happy. And I'll see you at the next one. Alright, later.